Hi, welcome back to Feel Food Factor. Today I'm going to show you how to make sweet potato or shakarkand gulab jamun. So for that I have taken 4 medium-sized sweet potatoes, the Indian style. For that I have taken 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water in equal proportions. So less than quarter cup of milk powder or mawa or khoya, and then 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour or maida, and then 1 teaspoon of ilachi powder or cardamom powder. So now we are going to make a syrup. So to make the syrup, I'm adding sugar and water to a pan, and I will let it come to a boil. So until it comes to a boil, I'll keep stirring the sugar, otherwise the sugar tends to settle in the bottom and it might get burnt. So keep stirring the sugar, and once the bubbles appear, that's when you're going to add the cardamom powder. So it doesn't take too long. We do not want any string kind of consistency in the syrup. So once I started bubbling, I added the cardamom powder to it. Immediately I'm going to switch off the flame, put the lid on and keep it aside. So now I've also boiled the sweet potatoes to a not super soft, but still if I'm able to pierce the fork in it, I'm able to cut it with the fork, and that is the kind of softness we have to cook the sweet potatoes. I'm going to mash them with a fork. You can use a grater or you can also use a potato masher. All you need to do is, without any sweet potato crumbles, you have to mash it completely to a smooth paste, and mix in the all-purpose flour or maida and also the kova or the milk powder. So if you're mixing in the mawa, that's also fine. That's going to taste delicious. So I'm going to make them into small balls like regular gulab jamuns. But these would not puff up as the instant gulab jamun that we buy in a supermarket. So once you make the balls, you're going to drop it in medium hot oil. The oil should not be super hot because the sweet potatoes naturally contain some sugar in them. So if the oil is smoking hot, the outer layer of the jamuns will turn brown, but the inside will not be cooked. Remember that we did not cook the sweet potatoes completely, so the rest of the cooking will be done while it's getting deep fried. So that's the reason we will cook them in medium low flame. And after dropping in all the balls, be very careful while you're dropping them in hot oil. We are not going to disturb the balls. We will leave them for 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to rotate the spoon all around the balls so that the balls will be evenly fried and they get even coloring on all sides. So if we disturb them before they get a little hardened, they might break. So be very gentle with these jamuns. So once you see like nice brown spots appearing on the jamuns, that's when you can be confident while tossing them around. But still be gentle, because these are not like the regular jamuns. These are very tender. So once you remove them from hot oil, they still are like soft cotton balls, but as in they get cold or they get to the room temperature, they will be crispier on the outside but still soft and tender on the inside. See, after 10 minutes of the first batch, once I hit them with my nail, I get a nice crispy sound from the top, which means they are perfect. So I'm doing my second batch. And to get the perfect color and tenderness, it took about 5 to 7 minutes for each batch of jamuns to be fried. And today is actually my husband Rajgopal's birthday. So instead of making the regular jamuns, I thought I would make something different like this. So now what I have done is I've dropped in the first batch of jamuns, which rested on my countertop for about 15 minutes, and they are now at room temperature and quite crispy. So I'm dropping them into the hot syrup. And after adding the jamuns to the syrup, we're going to leave them for 1 hour. And after 1 hour, the size will increase. So when you serve these jamuns, nobody will be able to make the difference in terms of color, texture, or the look. But once they take a bite of the jamuns, that's when they understand the goodness, the nice sweetness of the sweet potato, because every bite is so juicy and so soft and so tender. Make these jamuns and post a pic on my Instagram page at Feel Food Factor, and also comment below. Like, share, and subscribe to Feel Food Factor.